So another phone and another one that is going for the Xiaomi Mi mix look. But the question is it all about the screen or is it a good phone as well? This is the review of the Bluboo S1, sponsored by Gearbest.com. Now to start off, people are going to compare it with the Doogee Mix. That device also has the same ideas, but is built out of a different material and has some different approaches to different things. The Bluboo S1, for instance, is made out of plastics, and you can tell. But I don't see much wrong with it in this case. The device feels good in hand, better than the Doogee Mix to be fair, and it has a nice weight distribution. But to start off, let's see what the Bluboo S1 has in specs. It has a 5.5-inch Full HD screen, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of internal memory, and the CPU is a Helio P25, a chip that is very common in budget phones. At the back it has a dual camera setup with a 60MP sensor and a 3MP sensor. But like most budget phones, there is no real use to the second camera. It doesn't add anything and it's more a marketing idea because of that. With a proper dual camera setup, it should capture the depth in the picture and then allow you to create this bokeh effect. But in this case it's just a circle, which can be done with a single camera as well. Again, this doesn't seem to add that much and I'm not sure why there is a second camera on this device. Okay, so let's talk about that camera. Pictures that come from this phone are okay, nothing really to be impressed with. Macro shots can be nice if it doesn't have that overexposure at the background. HDR is a setting you should probably stay away from because it takes way too long to take a picture with it. Now, as you can see from several pictures, the saturation isn't bad though. Colors are decent and acceptable. But what hurts the camera for me, it doesn't always seem to capture the focus point and then can result in an unsharp picture. This also counts for the videos. When you are taking a video, the automatic focus just is all over the place, which is a shame. Now of course there's a bit more to talk about the camera, so I did a camera comparison between the Bluboo S1 and the Doogee Mix. I go more in depth about it in there. So be sure to check that out, because to be fair I think this phone is not for those who want a budget phone with a good camera. So let's just look at what the phone is mostly sold for, and that's the bezelless display. Now it is a 5.5-inch Full HD display and the screen isn't bad. Colors are pretty nice and with the size it's nice enough to watch your content on, like Concept from ConceptsCreator. And while we're on the subject of the display, on the renders it seemed that there was very little bezel. In real life it's a bit more than its showcase. It's still not a lot, but keep that in mind. Now if you watch a lot of content on your phone or play games or anything like that, you are going to be pretty happy that this phone has a 3500 mAh battery. So battery life is actually pretty good. If your battery runs out though, you can then charge it via your USB-C port, which I'm happy to see on this device. Now because this only packs a Helio P25, you really shouldn't expect this phone to be fast or play heavy games smoothly. But if you use the phone normally, the phone goes pretty fast through everything you ask of it. Overall, for who is this device and should you buy it? Well, if you want a Xiaomi Mi mix screen idea and you don't care too much about the use of the plastic frame and the not so good camera, then yes, because at the moment of recording you can buy this for just over 130 euros. But if you want an overall good budget phone, this probably isn't it. But neither is the Doogee Mix. These two are honestly sold because of the display and the bezelless idea. And it's clear to see that all budget went into that. What I'm very pleased with though is that it has 64GB of internal memory for that price. And it runs on Android 7 straight out of the box. And compared to the Doogee Mix, this skin on there is much better. So what do you think about this device? Are you sold on the idea of the bezelless screen? Or couldn't you care less about it? I will list some other options around that price and I will place them below in the description. Either way, let me know what you think, and of course don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Talk to you in the next, and have a good one.